early. Well, hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to another edition. We are back.
Yes, we are back.
Only this time it is the afternoon shred.
That is.
Like we said many, many times before, you never know when these two assholes are going to show up. But when we do, we are going to absolutely make you laugh till your guts fall out, or you're going to be as pissed off as we are.
Yeah.
We're kind of like the new age Jerry Springer.
Except better.
But better. Much, much better. So today, Shredalicious fans, we seem to be in the midst of actually one of my favorite magazines, KoRn.
Yes.
Which I expect a lot out of them.
Yeah.
And yet again, they let me down.
Exactly.
Anyone that's, a metal lover of any type, KoRn is pretty much synonymous for breaking all the biggest and best bands out there. So
right.
They're ranking what they consider the 20 greatest KoRn songs.
And we figured we'd talk about KoRn since their new album just came out like last week and it kicked ass. So why not?
Which proves again, they still got it.
Exactly.
The material just keeps getting better. So, do we want to run a commercial break before we get started?
Why not? Check out this word from our sponsor over at Dezea's Creep Shop.
Oh, yeah. So, with Valentine's Day just around the corner, even though that's, the hallmark thing to do, it should be I love you every day. But
agreed.
In this case, that you're special someone or somebody who just might need something cool for that day.
Oh, yeah.
Dezea's Creep Shop has the best horror collectibles, anything from dolls to different types of resin
creations.
Yeah, I was looking for a good word there. Thank you. I needed that.
You're welcome.
Especially that damn Ouija board, man. Woo!
Oh, I love that thing.
It's gorgeous. And then, of course, he has the current designs for Valentine's Day. And I'm struggling a little bit here, but...
Come on, brother. Get your shit together.
I know. I fucking suck. We happen to have one of those great designs right here. So what says fucking Valentine's Day more than Ghostface?
Exactly.
I love you, I hate you, I stab you in the back, you're dead. So if you want one of these awesome shirts, please go check out her shop at Etsy.com.
Satan's stamp of approval.
Never gets old.
No.
All right. So let's get into this fucking shit salad fiesta. Came up with that one myself. How about that? At number 20.
Are you ready?
In unison. Rotting in Vain, off of the Serenity of Suffering 2016.
Yes.
Now, I've only heard some of the stuff off that record. I'm not exactly sure I heard this one in particular,
Same.
but it definitely brought the heavy.
Oh, for sure.
Big fan of it. Great record for them. It says KoRn has always been at their best when plumbing into the deepest darkness of the human condition.
Plumbing?
Plumbing.
I think that's supposed to say plunging.
I think that would have been the better word to use. It's like, so, you know, you remove a pipe here, connect over there, reconnect over here, and you have your fucking recipe. No, they're not plumbing into the deepest, darkest of the human condition.
No.
It's something that they know very fucking well because just about every original member in that band has been through some pretty horrible shit.
Oh, for sure.
So, well, there's so much of a wealth of influences there, as well as putting their emotions into everything they do.
Oh, definitely.
Now, they said this is the lead single for that record.
Then why the hell haven't we heard that song if it's the lead single off the album?
I don't even think that was the first one they released.
No, I don't think so either.
Don't know where they're getting their info from.
I have no idea.
Possibly at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
I guess this one's pretty much about people find themselves stuck in with an abusive or rotten relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty indicative of the times, considering, you know, Jonathan Davis went through that crazy shit with his wife
right
at that time. So not a surprise that would show up as part of their content.
Oh, for sure.
So definitely, you know, something that fans can really relate to. So I'm happy to see it on the list.
Agreed.
I'm probably going to have to go back and listen to it just because I'm curious now.
Yeah.
So, and we'll see if that actually belongs at number 20.
Exactly. All right.
I'll let you take this one because you know this record inside and out.
Oh, yeah. Number 19, Alone I Break from 2002 Untouchables. I definitely think that this would be on the list. I don't know if it needs to be 19, though. That's a little bit harsh.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a very pinnacle album for them. You know, coming off of the success of their second record. And I think this one, since it's 2002, must have been like their third or maybe their fourth.
Fifth.
Depends on when Follow the Leader came out.
It's their fifth album.
Holy shit, boy. You know, it's kind of funny.
It's just so cathartic. It's so good. I can't believe it's number 19. That's not okay.
Well,
as they say here,
not rocket scientists doing this list. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. After the outright explosiveness of the first two singles, Here to Stay and Thoughtless, this third promo from their album Untouchables felt like a jarring change of pace. Written during one of the lowest ebbs of Jonathan Davis's life, the song deals with unaliving type thoughts and deeper existential pondering, and it has some unique instrumentation. And you know, that's definitely true. And I would have put it probably top 10.
Agreed. As with most of the songs on this record, stepping out of their comfort zone a little bit from, you know, just bringing the heavy and nothing but, you know, adding in some, I mean, it's not unheard of for them to have samples or, you know, certain kind of keyboard type things that run through their shit. But, you know, there's nothing wrong, especially when they did it in a way that it wasn't overbearing, but it gave a new flavor.
Exactly.
So we should look at that as a good thing and not a bad thing. Now, of course, KoRn purists will probably say, not as good as Life is Peachy.
Right.
All that shit, you know, the first three records were the best. That's it. There's nothing more. They got to grow.
Exactly.
As I always say as a band, if you're not growing, you ain't doing shit.
Exactly.
So definitely. Still way too high up on the list.
Yep.
There's quite a few songs here that I disagree with, especially this fucking next one.
Agreed.
All in the Family.
Come on.
It was a bona fide hit for them.
Yeah.
Huge mainstream success. Played all over the radio. Videos were everywhere at the time when, videos were still a thing on cable.
Right.
And you're going to put it at number 18 off of the Follow the Leader album, which, like I said, that's a big one.
Right.
Really, really big one for them that got them out there.
Really?
Even more
18?
so.
18.
Mm-hmm.
18,
yeah, 18
really?
is just, it's not right. I mean, the biggest thing about that year in itself was the Family Values Tour.
Exactly.
You had KoRn, Limp Bizkit,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ice Cube, who fucking rocked
He
that
did.
stage. Yeah, was it a crowd full of metal lovers? But I'll tell you what, they all got down to some Cube.
They did.
I did.
And fucking Rammstein was on that tour.
And yeah, that was the first time America ever really got a live presence from them.
And then the last time for a long while because I got thrown in jail down in Boston. Anyway.
Which is funny. We were just talking about Boston.
Yeah, we were.
They just don't like anyone.
No, they don't.
Especially if you're not Irish. But nonetheless, here, the song after which that run was named finds the Austin sibling? No. I can't say it. Pebble fucker, I don't know what it means. I don't even know the word.
What the hell? Okay, KoRn, you realize, most of the people reading this are metal heads. We aren't known for being the most, good at words. Like, what
just
the
cannot
hell?
English right now at all.
No, me neither.
And okay, I'm going to skip over that word. And then it says chalk and cheese.
I'm sorry?
Chalk and cheese frontman of the top two bands, Jonathan Davis and Fred Durst. So which one is getting the negativity there?
I don't know.
I mean, cheese as in the big cheese? Biggie cheese? Or stanky cheese?
I don't know.
Or is there a bloomin' onion in there somewhere?
Dude, that sounds really good right now, actually, honestly.
All hail the Onion King. Didn't think we forgot that one, did you, out there in Three Witches Land? No, we did not. Well, anyways, they're somehow talking about Jonathan Davis and Fred Durst and just basically calling them the chalk and cheese of each band.
I don't get it.
So good-naturedly ripping each other to shreds. Now, that's kind of funny. I never got that from this song, that they were poking fun at each other. Not sure where they're getting their idea from here.
I have no idea.
Just because they use the word corny motherfucker, you stuck-up sucker, and you look like one of those dancers from the Hanson video. Now, that's not what they were referring to in this song. They were referring to fans and how people made fun of them back in those days. But they were basically at the top of the metal game at that point.
Right.
Because we all know what happened to Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Which is where you belong, you fucking weirdo. Damn. Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened to him. But anyways, so they basically just kind of took a majorly big beeb on this fucking song. And it's at number 18, which like I said, doesn't belong there. It should be way closer to the top 10.
I kind of think my elbow is getting kind of itchy. What do you think?
I do feel a sonic boom coming on.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
You just got the elbow drop of doom.
God damn it. That never gets old either.
It does.
And you just did. You got the elbow drop of doom on you because you suck.
Yep.
Wake the fuck up, KoRn. What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Next. Oh, this one's dumb too.
Number 17, Pop a Pill from 2010. KoRn 3, Remember Who You Are. Why? Why?
Why does this belong as one of their top singles?
It doesn't at all.
2010's third nominally self-titled album came subtitled Remember Who You Are, and was intended to represent an empathetic return to the spring-loaded, hard-hitting sounds with which the Bakersfield crew made their name. Unfortunately, oh, this is great, its songwriting for the most part lacked that raw impact.
What? So they're shitting on it.
Why would you basically just say that the entire record sucked?
Yeah.
Yet put up one of those singles on this list?
I don't get it.
You know, it's like putting on a favorite piece of clothing and want to just rip holes into it for no apparent reason. Or baste it in like turkey gravy or some shit. God damn it. I just don't get that. It says with singles Oildale, Leave Me Alone, and Let the Guilt Go Falling to recapture past highs. Ironically, it was this tortured rumination on addiction and the narcotic experience that would do just that, melding into its staggering blend of chaos, confusion, and poison euphoria.
Huh?
You lost me there.
You completely. I'm only gonna get sick of this button, but it works too well.
My name is Jeff. I mean, all you have to do is just say, I don't know, that it was about drugs, I guess. You know, what band hasn't gone through their problems and, you know, maybe there was some substance abuse in there somewhere, and somebody always writes a fucking song about it.
Yeah.
Everybody did it, from Ozzy to any of the other greats that have ever maybe even just known somebody that's gone through that. But still, you basically say that this album blows.
Yeah.
Then why put it on your list, you dumb fucker, you?
I don't get it. All right. I think we need to run a commercial for a minute.
I think we need a little therapy after this one.
We do. How about some retail therapy? Check out this commercial from our sponsor at Royal 10 Clothing.
All right. If you are looking for some awesome horror apparel, Royal10clothing.com has got what you need.
Yes.
You know, anything from classic horror prints to brand new fucking designs, constantly coming up with new stuff. So you've got to keep checking them out. It's very inexpensive and it gets shipped right away. So check them out, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this next one, I have a little bit of trouble with this just from the get-go.
Agreed.
Because this is not the first time that KoRn ever had a song so powerful and so emotionally loaded as this tends to talk about here. From the first fucking album.
Yeah.
I think it's called Daddy.
If this band didn't have some deeply emotional songs from the get-go, they wouldn't have the following they have today.
Exactly. I mean, and believe it or not, it's what makes them special.
Exactly.
So it says there was a startling darkness right at the heart of KoRn's brilliant 13th LP. Frontman Jonathan Davis has stated that The Nothing is the Bakersfield Giants' most emotionally heavy record ever. I don't know. I mean, sure, he probably feels that way.
Right.
But to the listener...
Obviously, this list was written before the new album, but I think that one takes the crown for most emotional.
Yeah, and I haven't even heard it yet, so I'm definitely ready to dive into it.
What the hell are you waiting for, dude? You need to listen to it.
Well, I've been kind of, dying here and there lately, so...
Exactly, you're dying. What better to do than die on the couch and listen to an album, right? That's what I do.
That's the spirit! Hang on, Death, I'm listening to a record. Nah, but seriously, though, out there, in Three Witches Land, a lot of colds and stuff running around, and I've had one, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, so... my other problem here is that they picked this song based on the fact that it involves his wife passing.
Right.
Okay. Which is definitely going to be very dark, very, just give you the heebie-jeebies.
Absolutely.
And they're right. The anguish screams at the end of the song is very terrifying.
Oh, for sure.
But you only picked the song because of the content.
Yeah.
We're not talking about, great guitaring from, Monkey and Head and
right.
Fieldley's bass just fucking popping away, because that whole fucking album rocks.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's a barn stomper, whatever the fuck that means. I mean, it's just a great album. I would have picked it based on like the overall everything. He's just picking it based on the fact that he wrote the song about his wife. I don't think that necessarily makes it a top 20 greatest of all time.
No, I don't either.
Excellent fucking song, not taking anything away from it. And, if I don't know, I don't think it belongs at 16 either.
What are you getting into, kitty? Your cat, not mine.
I have a gift. It's white and fluffy.
Yeah, she's next to you. Getting into who knows what.
The usual.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, pick it based on overall just kick-assery. You know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody's weird that way.
Agreed. And then number 15. Yes, this is a good song, but I feel like they chose it again for the wrong reasons.
Well, it starts off with the first sentence.
Yep.
Why?
Why,
if you are a writer of metal, you're writing for fucking KoRn. This is not the first time somebody, picked songs based on controversy.
Exactly. Controversial, horrible tragedy events happen, vaguely, maybe, possibly related to some musical influences, so you choose those among their best songs. We saw it happen with Manson. We've seen it happen with Rammstein. We've seen it happen so many goddamn times. I'm sick of it.
Only time Ozzy ever showed up on a list was because of controversy.
That's all I have to say about that.
Take your career down to Tijuana and fist fuck yourself to death. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Come on. That album, period, as we've said, is by far one of KoRn's best. So,
for sure.
There's not really a song on there that doesn't scream, single, successful.
Yeah.
They're all great. The whole album, start to finish. There's not a single track in there that sucks whatsoever.
Agreed.
But they chose Thoughtless.
No. No, I think the song title is describing what the author is. Thoughtless.
Very much so. It's like there's not a single thing in here.
No, there's not.
About the actual musicality.
No. Ugh. Moving on.
Fucking dumb.
Agreed. Fucking dumb. Moving on. All right, now this next one, that album, The Path of Totality. A lot of people hate that album, but whether you love or hate that album, you cannot deny Narcissistic Cannibal is one hell of a banger.
Most definitely.
I love that song so much. But again, I love the album too. That's one of my top albums.
Well, and of course, this brilliant fucking toilet genius has to point out that Skrillex is on it.
Mm-hmm.
With some dubstep, what they call dubstep Supremo. What the fuck? Is it a taco?
Yeah, hi. Can I get a large dubstep Supremo with a side of chips and guac? What the hell?
And a side of shit sandwich? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, KoRn had a great song. It had tacos in it. Hey, dubstep Supremo. What if you drop off the Supremo? What are you left with? Just shit and cheese? Oh my goodness. So basically they're taking a stab at the fact that, they actually tried some different shit.
Yeah.
And it didn't seem to disappoint.
No, a lot of people didn't like this album, but a lot of us also did. And this song in particular was definitely some of the best work on that album. So I'm glad it made the list.
Some people are just not good with change, especially when they're super, super diehard fans of somebody. Look at Manson.
Exactly.
Mechanical Animals came out and everybody hated it.
Yep.
But suddenly he picked it up with the follow-up. And it was more like back to traditional Manson type stuff.
Right.
So, it's the same thing with KoRn. They try a little something.
KoRn has always had, a little bit of an electronic, almost industrial-esque sort of element to it. They just went a lot heavier on it with this album instead of their other sounds. And people had a goddamn shit fit over a bit. And it's like, come on.
Well,
let them experiment a little. Come on.
It's no secret that he's a huge 80s fan.
Oh, yeah.
Of 80s music, which was the age of the synthesizer.
Right.
So, I think he took it in kind of a fun direction myself.
Oh, I definitely agree.
Oh, this is funny. Wait, I might be looking at the wrong one now.
What?
Shit. Oh, yeah, I was. My bad.
That's okay.
Says Narcissistic Cannibal. What?
Narcissistic Cannibal takes the viewpoint of someone whose self-obsession has become all-consuming against a backdrop of syrup, thick melodies, and salty electronic distortion. Tasty.
Well, where's the pepper? Can I get a little garlic with that? And a side of fuck you.
I got diarrhea.
Where the fuck did you go to school, you jagoff? God damn it.
Yeah, seriously. Come on.
Syrup thick melodies. Was it Aunt Jemima? Was it Walmart brand? Is there a difference? Was it light syrup?
Or was it Mrs. Buttersworth?
I
Come
could do
on.
this all day. But that was dumb. Let's move on.
Speaking of
What a
dumb.
horrible description. God. All right. So now it takes us to number 13 from the album Take a Look in the Mirror, 2003.
Yeah.
Right Now is the name of the song. Strangely not familiar with this one.
No, it's not ringing a bell to me at all. Even reading the lyrics, I'm like, what the frick is this? I don't know this.
Well, and I think there's a reason for that. It wasn't a single.
Yeah. What do you mean?
At least I don't think so. Although they
for those
seem
old
to
enough
say
remember the
that
release of the lead single, Take a Look in the Mirror.
I think I would have heard it.
You would think, but it's not
Unless it just didn't get a lot of commercial, play or something.
possible.
And by the looks of, let me see here. By the looks of the little video above, it's a live kind of video. Seems like.
You're looking at the wrong video.
Am I?
Yeah, you want
Or
the
is
one
it
that
the,
looks like
or
a
is it the one with
cartoon.
the crazy face?
Yeah, it's the crazy face cartoon hillbilly thing.
Okay, yeah, I really don't get it.
No, me neither.
I think I would have saw this piece of trash.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, for those old enough to remember the release of this song,
Oh my goodness.
okay, you don't have to fucking be old to remember a song, because if you're a fan of the band, you go back and listen to all their old shit too. That's what everybody
Exactly.
does. So leave us alone.
Yeah.
It will forever be in tricks. Oh my goodness, I can't English today. I know what the word is.
Intrinsically, is that the word?
Well,
I'm not
kablee,
looking
though.
at it.
It's kablee.
Oh, inextricable. In the
Ah!
we're metalheads, not English scholars. Leave us alone.
It's like I could see somebody just with like this ridiculously long hair just going, ah! Just looking at the word.
That needs to be a sound clip.
What are you trying to say?
I'm writing that down right now. That needs to be a sound clip.
That'd be a great sound clip, actually. Fucking hell. Well, anyways, link to that grotesque Lloyd's lunchbox animation that served as music video. Don't you mean as a music video?
Oh my goodness.
You forgot about that?
If you're wondering what we're talking about, we mean this image from the video. What the hell is that?
It's like your third or fourth, fifth cousin twice removed or something like that.
He's also your baby daddy's uncle.
Somewhere locked up. With the titular Lloyd working through a catalog of depraved acts of self-harm. What?
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to watch this thing.
Yeah?
Because I'm curious. How did they get away with that?
I have no idea.
That's kind of touchy on multiple planes. The song itself seems to have been written in a rage, with Jonathan cribbing. Was he pushing Limp Bizkit Fred Durst in a crib? Was he rocking him to sleep? What was he doing? Playing peekaboo, motherfucker. Cribbing from the Limp Bizkit songbook to imagine one of those days as some of his band's most bludgeoning riffage smashed down around him. And then it caps it off with just purely saying relatable. Everybody has a bad fucking day. Everybody writes a shit fucking song once in a while. So why put it on the 20 greatest KoRn songs ever?
Exactly. I mean, he just did nothing but shit on that song. So what the fuck?
From the jump. I mean, he just tore it apart.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking a bad night of bad sex or something, you know? Like,
yeah.
Why put it on the list? Just for you to say what you want? God. All right.
All right. Next. All right. All right. This next one I know very well. It's off their Issues album, which is their album. Actually, the first KoRn album I ever picked up, so I know that album quite well. And the song is Somebody, Someone. I love that song. That is an amazing song. But here they go shitting on it again, just a bit. It was, by a distance, the least successful single of the time. But the third drop from the fourth album, how's that for a mouthful? Third drop from the fourth album, Issues, has endured as a fan favorite and stands as their 8th most played song on something or other. Jonathan Davis
FM.
Oh,
whatever the fuck that is.
Jonathan Davis's vocals are at their most androgynous high end. I'm sorry?
Take a good look at Jonathan Davis in that picture. What is androgynous about that?
Nothing. Neither are his vocals. What the fuck?
He doesn't have an androgynous bone in his fucking body. Come on.
Come on.
Just because he was using maybe some falsetto, you're afraid of that?
Apparently. He dissects
Everybody
a
does it.
relationship from the perspective of a fleeting partner growing resentful of their closed-off counterpart. It was the benchmark for the band's Titanic rhythm section, with bass and drums crashing like waves in a storm.
You
So
basically
from
just
being
said
an English scholar to a fucking poet. What are you doing?
I don't know. Is he an I love you, hate you kind of thing? Is he similar to the Rob Zombie writer?
Oh, no.
Well, first of all, why would you say Titanic rhythm? That's like saying that the drummer and bassist Fieldley literally sunk to the bottom because they suck so bad.
Yeah.
I would never say Titanic.
Absolutely not.
You could have just said huge fucking rhythms were just bumping out of that sumbitch. Because you know KoRn. KoRn is not slow, like slow paced. You know, they're very funky, you know, especially with the slap bass and all that stuff. I just hate these descriptions, man. They are so fucking dumb.
They're so bad. I may get a little repetitive in mine sometimes, but at least I say things the way they are, right? Right.
Well, sure. And I just love how they try to use some of the lyrics to make their point.
It's ridiculous. It really is.
That's your interpretation. Well, mine's not always going to be the same as yours and the whole rest of the world.
Yeah.
So at number 11, we're back to the Nothing album, which they're saying is their heaviest, most emotional fueled one of their entire career. It says, if you'll never find me represented God damn it. They had to bring it up again.
Oh my goodness.
Leave the man alone.
What is it with these fucking vocabulary words? Oh my goodness.
The emotional nadir of Jonathan's traumatic, grief-stricken experience falling into the nothing. Why do you got to keep bringing up the wounds, man? Leave the wounds alone.
Oh my god, this isn't getting
Just say it's a kick-ass song or album or whatever.
Beyond existential angst, there's anger, and it flows between the seams of this taut, deep grooving anthem. A promise that this was a record less concerned with the downward spiral than the battle against it.
Just took a
Oh
big
my-
old beeb right on the center of
Oh,
his
it gets
chest.
worse. It gets worse.
Oh, it's getting worse. Yeah.
It says, here's a lyric. Setting the bait and I'm waiting in a state of concentrating. The singer spits, finding something close to a swagger.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
He
What?
spits and then somehow gets swagger from it?
What?
That has to do with his appearance? Because he spit?
I don't
So the
know.
next time I take a fucking hawk loogie here, that means I'm going to have some swagger about myself? Well, shit, I might as well grab my nuts and squeeze them at the same time. What the hell does that even mean?
I
Look at
don't
me,
know
I'm
what
tweaking my nipple.
I have no idea if Jack is trying to
Jonathan was
say.
going for that.
What the
come
hell?
on, this guy. And then he closes it with, "We're with him every step of the way."
So you're hacking loogies and getting swagger too? All right, gotcha.
Hashtag eyebrows.
Oh my goodness.
This is just beyond stupid. Oh, then there's this one that pisses me off too.
Okay, why does this piss you off?
Number 10?
Yeah, you're right.
Number 10. Top 5. Come on.
Yeah, agreed. Of
Out
course,
of all
we
the anthems that KoRn has ever had, never have I ever witnessed when I went and saw them before they were even famous. They opened up for Danzig on the Danzig 4 tour.
Oh, I would have killed to be there.
Oh, and guess who opened up for KoRn?
Who?
Marilyn Manson. Before anyone knew who he was.
Shit.
Yeah. It was
I
one
wish
of the
I could have seen
craziest
that.
shows I'd ever seen. Now, mind you, it was 1995 and I was like 17.
Gotcha.
And I'm just like, who the fuck are these guys? I like it.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like a huge Danzig fan. So, you know, getting to see those two was just like, holy shit. And as soon as KoRn erupted into Adidas, everybody, I'm talking about a packed fucking stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was at Akron U. And everyone was singing along.
Yeah.
Like you could hear the crowd louder than him.
Exactly. Not to mention that song, I love the way they did it.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
the acronym and everything, and just everything about it. I love that song, but especially, you know, I feel like it's very...
Absolutely. It was way ahead of its time.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Just got a cat in my back. Thanks. I'm going to kill you later. They just like to fight.
What the hell? All right, so listen to this. For preteen metalheads in the mid-90s, the titular acronym
he said it again.
All Day I Dream About Sex on the second Life is Peachy single was a chuckle-worthy delight that hilariously tied into the band's sportswear-clad aesthetic. The song pretty much matched up a simple banger built of elastic snap and a boxing glove punch with Jonathan's carnal lyrics pseudo-lasciviously smeared over the top. I'm sorry. I swear I'm losing IQ points trying to read this guy's words.
I mean, if you're just an average metal fan out there, just, you know, breezing through this list and like reading these descriptions, I mean, you must be seriously hurting by now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hurting. My brain
Same.
feels about 25% dumber than it was a moment ago.
Yeah.
How is anyone supposed to understand where this guy's coming from?
I don't know. I don't
And
get
it lightweight sounds like he's making fun of the whole thing. The equally fucked up Joseph Kahn directed music video envisioning the death of the band at the hands of a pimp and his prostitutes even cheekily referenced the singer's past life as an apprentice mortician. Art
Okay.
imitates life.
Yes. That's not a new concept. Okay.
The song
Moving
was never
on.
meant to be taken seriously in the
No.
first place.
It wasn't.
It's just a jammer. And that's exactly what the song does. So, top 5, yes. 10, fuck
No.
you.
Agreed. All right. I need a mental health break. Check out this awesome commercial for Villain Arts Tattoos. All right. And we're back.
And we're back for some more fun. If we can call it that.
My brain hurts.
Well, this next song is actually very, very near and, near and dear to me. Coming Undone was just a fucking bona fide banger off of See You on the Other Side. 2000.
Absolutely.
Loved this one. The second single from See You on the Other Side might just be the most accessible song the band has ever written.
Accessible?
Question mark?
What?
Bless you. I don't get that.
I don't know what the fuck he means.
What do you mean accessible? Does that mean you can find it everywhere? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't say most accessible if that's what he means. I'd probably say that that's like Freak on a Leash.
But
That's a bold statement that makes no damn sense.
No.
Anyway, working with renowned songwriting and production collective The Matrix, whose other collaborators include Avril Lavigne, Shakira, Britney Spears, and Tokyo Hotel, they tapped into the primal force at the heart of their signature sound, stripping it back to a massive core riff that sounds like a giant hitting stride and allowing Jonathan to run wild over the top, deconstructing the universally relatable experience of coming apart under pressure. Deconstructing. Are we making a chef dish?
Are we Bob the Builder?
Right. Are we Minecraft on fucking crack? I don't know.
Right?
Deconstruct. How can you even say that?
I don't know.
And a riff that sounds like a giant hitting stride.
What does that even fucking mean?
Do you mean hitting a stride?
Maybe.
I think what he's trying to say there is that the riff kind of caught up to the rest of the song.
Maybe.
I'm at a loss on that one.
I am too.
Used frequently in TV and sporting events.
Okay.
Movies? Movie commercials? Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember anything like regular TV.
No. In sporting events? They play a song at sporting events, really?
I don't know.
I don't know for sure, but that's kind of a weird claim to make.
A very weird claim considering the content of the song.
Exactly.
It's very dark.
Yeah. The song emphasized KoRn's vast superiority to the countless butt rock contemporaries, otherwise clogging up the American metal mainstream. I mean, okay, so 2005, and they talk about like the huge insurgence of like metalcore in the early 2000s, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about, but butt rock contemporaries?
So they're playing the asshole now, are they?
Apparently.
What the fuck does that even come close to meaning?
I have no idea.
Butt rock.
Oh. Is
Just
that
sounds like one big ass fart or something. I don't know.
Is that a beeb when you're dehydrated? Butt rock?
Right. It's a whaler. See cheeks just flapping in the wind. I can't.
I can't. Oh, we still have 8 more songs. Oh no. At least
It's getting tragic out there in Three Witches Land. I just wish y'all could be, interacting. If you're watching, share us the fuck out.
Definitely.
We love your comments. Just kind of keep up with when we pop in. Just check your phones or your tablets or something, and it says we're live. Get over here.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Number 8, Did My Time from Take a Look in the Mirror from 2003.
Again, I'm not familiar.
Okay, that is a good song.
Okay. What? Oh, okay. So it was featured on a soundtrack for, and I love the word iffy here. Iffy 2003 action sequel, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life.
Yeah.
So one of their best songs ends up on what he considers to be a horrible fucking soundtrack.
Yeah.
To a horrible movie. All right, great.
Okay.
Did My Time saw KoRn fleshing out discarded Untouchables ideas? Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
Oh, you already you were losing credibility, but now it's just like completely in the fucking bowels of my lower intestine, ready to rain itself out.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
You just got the elbow drop of doom.
I'm sorry. They needed it.
They did.
They did.
That's twice, you bitches.
Yeah.
Might be going for 3.
And they've gotten one more.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Basically, they're saying that this record is a throwback from songs that didn't make it to the Untouchables record.
Hell the fuck no, it's not. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's been bands that have done that, and you can tell.
Exactly.
KoRn's not one of them, though.
KoRn does not do that. No.
Everything is always super original.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have the same sound, same recording, none of that. So, ideas into an angsty anthem deemed perfect by studio bigwigs.
Okay.
So you're going to speak for the heads of record companies now.
Who is this asshole?
I don't know, but
more importantly, who the fuck do they think they are?
Apparently, they think their dick is bigger than their brain, and I hate to say it, they're both small.
Yeah, clearly.
You're proving it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! For the video game adaptations teenage audience. Oh my goodness!
I can't.
So now they're talking about Tomb Raider, the video game. How did we go from the movie to suddenly to the video game?
I don't even know. Oh,
pick a stance and stay with it. Don't, take the wrong exit there.
Yeah.
So stupid. I basically they're saying this song is great for teenagers. Nobody else is going to love it because those that play the video game are going to love the song. First of all, the song ain't bad.
No,
it's not a bad song.
No,
because it's actually kind of coming back to me now.
Gotcha.
With retrospect, that treatment seems reductive.
Huh?
Ponder that one for a second.
I can't. I don't have the brain power left.
I don't think any of us does at this point.
No. What the hell?
Jonathan Davis is wrangling with the realization that finding fame and fortune doesn't ease life's irritations.
Hang
God
on.
for you.
Daredevil is one of the realest people in metal. He's not struggling to come to terms with that realization. He fucking knew that from the get-go. What the hell are you talking about?
All this man has ever done is struggle. So
exactly.
For him to come to a realization, nah.
No.
And not to mention, hundreds of thousands of artists have sung songs about that very topic.
Exactly. Not to mention, this is 2003. They had already been huge for a while.
Oh, yeah, since 96.
Yeah, thereabouts. So, get the fuck out of here. Moving on.
Yeah, this guy has really got his head up his ass.
He really does. Number 7. Got the Life from Follow the Leader. Yes, yes, yes. I love this song.
Well, absolutely, but I still think top 5.
Agreed. Although out of all the lyrics I could have pulled out of the song to put in the write-up, they chose that.
Trying to paint an ugly picture? There's a reason why, people at large seem to think that metal has always been about hate and stuff like that. Well, it's because of shitbags like you that pull a lyric out.
How many goddamn vocabulary terms can you put in one fucking write-up?
Oh my goodness.
Running a schizoid stylistic gamut from poking via numb dissociation to outright ferocity, it perfectly marries the genre-bending sound to a sense of authentic internal tumult as the band grapple with whether they even want their newfound fame.
I think he meant to say tumultuous.
Can that even be shortened into a noun?
At this point, he's rewriting the fucking dictionary.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Regardless of that celebrity uncertainty, the song only slingshotted them further into the spotlight.
It was a good fucking song.
Oh, definitely.
And they don't have to apologize for it.
No.
And it's clear that whoever wrote this really doesn't know the band.
No, they don't. They don't know jack shit.
Purely just going.
They read the band's they read the band's fucking Wikipedia page, got their information from there, and that's about all they got. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you.
Oh no, I agree wholeheartedly. Oh man. Oh, this one's gonna hurt.
I adore. Honestly, this is probably my favorite KoRn song of all time.
Oh, Twisted Transistor is awesome. I love that song. It didn't have quite the pop metal crossover potential of Coming Undone.
Pop? Coming Undone? Pop?
Metal crossover. That's like saying their Coming Undone is similar to Creed.
Excuse me while I go vomit.
Right. Because they were the only ones considered to be a pop metal crossover.
What the fuck?
Fuck you and your Sky Daddy. Anyway. They never cared about crossing over.
No.
They've always done their own thing the way they wanted to. from the influences that they started with. There's a reason that hip hop is kind of synonymous with their metal sound. It's kind of like the blending of, I guess you could call it rapcore if you really wanted to, instead of this new metal fucking title they always throw on KoRn. They were all into old school fucking hip hop. All of them.
Exactly.
Every last one of them. So is it a shock that Exhibit, David Banner, and Snoop Dogg and Little John were in the video?
No, not at all.
No, they were all fucking friends because they like each other's shit.
Exactly. Hang on. What?
Oh, this gets bad.
Hang on.
Oh, this gets really bad.
Discarding many of Jonathan's vocal oddities and much of his trademark guttural rage, their first song dropped following the departure of Head is held aloft by Monkey's brilliant rubbery chords.
Rubbery.
And what does it mean discarding most of his oddities? What?
Vocal oddities? The man's got range.
Yeah.
And he uses it.
What do they mean discarding much of his trademark guttural rage? Hey you.
Oh, so you're saying he has to be pissed off all the time in order to have a hit song. Seriously, that's what he's saying.
I can't. Oh, we haven't even hit top 5 yet.
Oh, I know. This is awful.
This is awful.
Tragic.
Speaking of 5, number 5.
Yeah, I've had enough of that.
Chutes and Ladders.
Okay, I finally agree with placing.
Agreed. I'm okay with that.
Chutes and Ladders is a staple from that first record.
Mm-hmm.
Which it was 1994.
Yes, 94.
So they've been around since 94.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Shit, that was before I was even a thing.
Why did he have to mention those two songs? Here we go again.
Yeah.
Playing the tragedy card.
I don't think we can say the name of one of the songs. We can say the other one.
Well, obviously. Which that, as you know, that song is not like a hate thing.
No,
it's how he was mistreated.
Exactly.
So, and we all can relate to that. But across songs like Daddy, the concepts of corrupted childhood and innocence lost are writ large across KoRn's self-titled debut.
Okay.
Did you have to say it? No,
that is.
You could have just went right into the song itself.
That sentence is completely superfluous. Oh, look, I can use big words too.
Yes, the dichotomy of what he could have said.
The dichotomy of the words that could have passed his lips.
Yeah, he was a poet about 5 tracks back. So.
The dichotomy of what could have passed his lips was completely tragically destroyed by the loss of his wits. Anyway, what the fuck?
It's like he just sat there getting teabagged all day. I can't with this guy.
Yeah.
Third single, Chutes and Ladders, lacks the personal insight of those wounded cuts, but more than compensates with its hookier than a butcher's window.
I'm sorry. Hookier than a butcher's window. Hookier than a butcher's window.
I mean, are you talking about hookers in a window and it just happens to be above a butcher shop, or the butcher has a bunch of hookers in the window?
I think he's talking about
like in the red light district.
I think he's talking about like the meat hooks that all the meat's hanging on, but like hookier than a butcher's window? What the hell?
I got nothing on that.
I got I moving on. Wow.
Appropriation of several nursery rhymes and an ear-catching first deployment of Jonathan's bagpipe skills. Oh my goodness. And then it goes on to just say a bunch of them that were in there. With their original inspirations, the Black Death, urban depredation, clearly alluded to. Skin crawlingly unforgettable.
Okay.
You, sir, are very easily forgettable.
I know all this trauma it's causing my brain might stick around for a while.
I just don't even know.
I don't even know either. Before we wrap this up at the last few, I'm going to run one more quick little commercial. If you like what you see here, folks, please support our merch. Buy our merch, support us, love us, give us your monies. Check out our commercial.
And take a shot, because we all need one.
Yep.
All right.
Now this next one, I would ugly put it all the way at number one.
I would have to say so, based on its success, its awesomeness.
Yeah,
it's still a highly incredible song that came from 1998. That's 23 years ago, people. And it still gets bumped to this day. So to have it as number 4, I have to agree with Gangis on this one, though. Number 1.
Agreed. And I have to mention when they did their KoRn Unplugged, and they did the duet of this song with J Devil and Amy Lee. Oh
wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually don't think I ever caught that. I'm going to have to.
I'll pull it up when we're done. You need to hear it. It is, without a doubt, one of their best tracks, and I can't be okay with it at 4. I just can't. Especially with some of the shit they put out.
No, and nobody should.
Especially with some of the shit that they did put in the top 3.
This son of a bitch.
Yeah.
The hauntingly glassy intro could have been lifted from the darker end of hip-hop, and Jonathan's rhythmic delivery sounds almost rapped. But the song builds from the 60-second mark into a new metal masterclass.
Oh my goodness.
Bet you were at the top of your class, dickhead. What the hell? Again. Talk about one of their best celebrated songs of all time, and you shit on it. Sounds to me like he's kind of an enemy of hip-hop.
Oh my God. Do you see what this says? The simian sounding scat and explosive break. You're saying J Devil sounds like a fucking monkey? Simian. Really? Are you fucking joking?
So you're saying that Jonathan Davis has the ability to transmorph into different animals and shit?
I mean, I get he's going, whatever. How does that sound like a fucking monkey?
All that is heavy metal scat.
Yeah.
It's no different than the scat that there was back in fucking the big band jazz days.
Exactly.
He just took it to like a whole cooler level.
Oh, for sure.
And if you think for 1 second that people thought it sucked, you are so wrong, sir.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Full of crunching riffage and twisted angst. Sometimes I cannot take this place rings its outsider creed.
Huh?
He's basically saying that Jonathan feels like he's an outsider, but they're like the top of the metal game at that time. What are you talking about? Again,
What?
with this shit. The man has felt like an outsider his entire life. So
Yeah, exactly.
He's not really talking about that. He's basically just talking about the fact that he hates a lot of shit. Because people are stupid, like you. Who's going to write this fucking garbage about their life's work?
I did.
Oh. And then, yeah. Explosive breakdown that drops 3 minutes in Remain for many fans. Peak KoRn. Many try all of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not a fan. You'd probably rather listen to Barbra Streisand. Or
I don't know
Coco
what
and
to
the
say.
Nutbuggers. I don't know.
Go take the massive bead that clearly has you clogged up. I mean,
Or
with some
it's
of
like
this
smeared
vocab
on your
he's
face
using,
because your eyes are not open.
no. Some of the words coming out of his mouth, I'm just picturing this like pretentious asshat reading the fucking KoRn Wikipedia page, putting out whatever comes out.
Basting himself in
Put down-
barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Exactly.
And singing Tiny Tim songs. All at the same time. That's right, you tulip. You're an idiot.
Well, that's fucking Plant Daisy. Sorry, my Otis came out.
Right. Running around with his Hello Kitty backpack. Ooh, KoRn, you suck.
I ain't talking about no socks with Donald Duck on one side and Mickey Mouse on the other. Anyway. Okay, moving on. Number 3. Here to Stay from Untouchables. I feel like we've talked about this album more than any other ones. Yeah?
It's shown up a lot for a very good reason. It's a kick-ass fucking album.
Yeah.
It's a staple.
So KoRn might have been on the wane by the 3rd year of the new millennium. But the lead single from their 5th album, Untouchables, was tangible proof that KoRn was here to stay. What?
First of all, is not a word.
Where their last couple of releases had showcased a stricter dynamic control, this felt like the explosive release of years of pent-up frustration and wrathful fury.
For what?
I don't know. Featuring a rhythm section pummeling away with sledgehammer force, buzzing static-heavy 6 strings, and Jonathan's seething delivery, there was no slowing down or giving up. A Best Metal Performance Grammys duly followed.
Fuck yeah, it did, because
I did.
They rock.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they were just getting started at that point. Every album just kept hitting, growing.
Yes.
Sound gets better and better every, production.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were up for collaboration is even fucking cooler.
Exactly.
Years of, sounds like you have some years of pent up, not sure who the fuck you are. Dumbass. Because he definitely does not have the 411 on KoRn at all. So
no, not at all. All right, number 2. I'm okay with this placement, actually.
I'll take it.
Number 2, Falling Away From Me from Issues. I'm fucking good with that.
Absolutely.
I'm not good with this write-up, though. Are you shocked? I'm not. Chosen
not
as
at all.
the lead single for Issues, ahead of the all-conquering follow-up, Follow the Leader. Falling Away From Me reworks a similar formula with greater potency and emotional impact. The song might have premiered during their legendary appearance on what does that say?
Appearance
Farcical?
It's either farcical or far. Oh my goodness! Never. This guy just continues to use words that I don't even think he knows what they mean.
I don't either. Okay, so the song might have premiered during their legendary appearance on early South Park episodes, KoRn's groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery, but the combination of eerie ambiance, crushingly heavy grooves, and even heavier themes of domestic abuse ensured its place as an all-time classic.
That's not even what the song's about.
No, not at all.
It's about prevention.
Yeah. The spine-tingling bridge might be one of the most purely affecting moments, while that beating me down into the ground remains prime mosh pit fuel. What?
People, especially young people, saw that song as a positive, as did the rest of the metal community.
Exactly.
Because they weren't afraid to talk about shit that has been going on during that time, with a lot of mental health issues. Exactly. So the fact that they did that, I applaud them. I thank them for doing that, and it got that subject out of the taboo. That it was kind of like that thing we don't like to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, it's happening everywhere, so maybe we all should really love our kids.
Yeah. What an awful concept. Anyway, number 1. Why? Why the fuck did you put this at number 1?
Because it's their highest, most played song of all time.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. You gotta put your. I know this is awful to try to put your frame of mind into his, because obviously it's fucked up.
I can't. It hurts.
Full of Crazyville. So they're looking at it purely from a selling standpoint, a popularity contest, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck.
The title is best. Sorry, the title is greatest KoRn songs, not most commercially successful, or not the highest money makers, not the most popular,
or what you think.
Greatest. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, he's already kind of made himself look really stupid at the fact that he puts songs that fit in the greatest songs of all time, according to this guy, and tears them down and there's no even point to even reading this thing.
Oh, but we're going to, aren't we? Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
I'm afraid.
The song is Blind from their debut album. That's one other issue I have. I can't think of a single instance ever that I would pick a song off any band's debut album as being their best song. Ever.
Memorable? Yes. Best? No.
Absolutely not. So, are you ready? It's the immortal line that started the new metal movement. Less an introduction to the Bakersfield Outcasts and a spontaneous call to arms. Artists like Faith No More, Helmet, Rage Against the Machine, and Ministry played their part in breaking genre boundaries and the popularization of rap rock. It was KoRn's distinctive debut that truly crystallized the nu metal attitude and aesthetic, all down to guitars, rubbery 5-string bass, hip-hop beats, heightened angst, and willful weirdness. Blind felt like its purest iteration. Originally written for Jonathan's previous band, Sex Art, the addition of an extended intro and that signature ramped-up rhythm section, not to mention Ross Robinson's quality production, brought it to life. I just can't right now.
Crystallized the new metal attitude. What people don't seem to understand is KoRn at its like base, like their foundation.
So the Cob
is a hardcore band.
Huh?
They're hardcore.
The Cob of the KoRn. Down to the last kernel. If he can be fucking stupid, I'm gonna be fucking stupid. At least I'm funny.
Right, I'm gonna go eat a whole big fucking, can of corn and shit it out and send it to him and say, hey, thanks for your review. Left a couple of rosebuds in there for you.
Oh, goodness.
So that's the 20 greatest KoRn songs of all time, as told by Kerrang! Magazine, who apparently has been living inside a silo filled with wheat. Because he obviously does not understand anything about what the best songs of their career truly is.
And as I mentioned earlier, we did this because they just put out their new Requiem album. Go check that shit out. Listen to it from front to back. The last song is my personal favorite. It's fucking fantastic. Definitely go give that a listen.
Share us out.
Share
us
out.
Like what we do, keep tuning in.
Exactly. And if you like what we have to say here, if you want to know more about what Gangis thinks about their new album, go to our website, www.threewitchesentertainment.com, and read my full review.
Fuck yeah. At least there's some quality writing there, because we certainly didn't get it with this shit sandwich.
And at least we know what we're talking about here at Three Witches. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Bye. We need to go do something, because that was horrible.
De-stress. We have to de-stress.
Yeah, we do. We have to go de-stress.
Have a good rest of your day, and as always, stay heavy.